Hey, internet. Late night, almost. Well, for me, on a Saturday. And I don't know how valuable this one will be for you, but it's been on my mind a little today. I listened to an interview with Candace Owens and Dennis Prager. It was okay today, but one of the things they talked about was public speaking and the ability to communicate. And they talked about how it was a gift, and I think that's true. But I also really uh, disagree a little bit. I think some of it is just a matter of practice. Dennis Prager mentioned how there are more professional or high level or high quality violinists in the world than there are public speakers, or those who can just command their speech whenever they want, say in front of a large audience or in front of a crowd. And he said, what's the difference? Why is that? And my answer is because, well, violinists practice. They practice a lot. And you could take this a number of places. How much do you really need to be able to speak publicly as a human being? Well, I don't know. Maybe not that much. But then again, if Christianity is a matter of confessing what we believe to those who haven't heard anybody to talk about what we believe, that means in theory, we are able to talk, right? And to not just do sound bites, but to converse and convey, not just repeat, right? But explain, exhort, all those things. And of course, a pastor's going to be doing that more than everybody else. Yeah, that's their job. But Christians also are given to proclaim the excellencies of He who called us out of darkness and into His marvelous light, right? And so, yeah, just thinking about that and where it belongs and what a dynamic force Christianity is and can be when we know what we believe, why we believe it, and are ready to say it. And in that, then, it's also reminding me of something that Tim Ferriss talks about or has talked about that I've always found valuable, which is that it's very difficult to become the best in the world at anything. But if you can take a couple of things that not everybody does and become modestly good at them, 3 or 4 things, and you find the place they fit together, well, then you can suddenly be the best in the world at those 4 things fitting together. So, for example, something as ridiculous as YouTube and theology and public speaking. Go figure, right? That kind of thing. But I guess what I'm saying here is that it doesn't ever hurt you to get better at public speaking, because if you know anything and then know how to talk about it, it makes you that much more valuable generally to the world. Did you know that I don't know the percentage now. This also comes out of Tim Ferriss, and I don't know if it's 80, 85, 90, but it's really high up. It's high up there. 85% of Americans are more afraid of public speaking than of death. Yeah? Isn't that crazy? I mean, what's there to be afraid of? Are we that? Well, do we need safe space so much? Yeah. I don't know if any of that helps. And again, it's kind of late, and I'm not really, thinking this through too hard. But it is worth pondering a little bit. Christianity lives on the Word, and if the pastor's the only one who knows how to speak the Word, well, then that's one guy talking, right? And imagine if you just, combined your faith with the ability to talk, and what that would do, well, for your family, yeah, for your congregation, if you could talk in the congregation. I'm not talking about teaching, right? I'm just talking about talking about it. What was the sermon about? Why is the chatter in the narthex never about the sermon? Well, maybe it was a bad sermon. Yeah, it could be. But rarely it is. Rarely it is. Have a good week, Pastor. Have a good week, Pastor. Yeah, okay. What did I say? Did it matter? Yeah, that kind of thing. I don't know. Just pondering it here on a Saturday night, getting ready to go to bed and get up and do my part to try to get this word of Jesus, which I didn't really talk about tonight, did I? Out into the world and get out of these bugs. Yeah. So, we'll catch you next time. Until next, I'm going to try saying this. Until next time. Until next time, rock on.